Welcome back to my channel, everyone. This is Scanner and Fox. Come back to another episode of Let's Play Crusader Kings 3, the Elder Kings 2 mod, where we're continuing the run as Whiterun, which kind of seems like the going thing I say before everything. It just sounds cool to say the run of Whiterun, but yeah. So let's go ahead and get started here. We're currently at negative 484 prestige, which I mean it's not anything really all that bad. Like we're just gonna have to like let it work its way back up a little bit. I'm not too worried about anything that's going on right now. It doesn't look like there's anything that's like pertinently like causing any issues right now. We do have issues with Western and Eastern Skyrim getting pretty big. Winterhold has also kind of stuck around, but let's see what they have. I have discovered most appalling truth about the clan head Frida. That I though I loathe bringing this matter to your attention, I must inform you that this woman is keeping secrets of the most alarming kind from you. Not too worried about that. Yeah, no, I'm not really all that worried about that. That's fine. Let's see. So, the issue that we're having right now is that there is no one that we can go to war with that would use like piety, for example. Everything we have is going to be costing prestige, which sucks because it makes expansion a little bit more difficult. Even though like there's places around us that could be easy to take over or anything like that, it's just not anything that's actually feasible right now because of the prestige issue. But we're doing fine in most other cases. Our piety seems to be doing well. Our gold is actually doing quite well, and I guess that's a like one positive. Like with us not going to war, we do get to build up a little bit more money, which is also very nice. Our player Heir is unmarried, so let's see if we can't get someone who would be good. Okay, sure. Seems like a pretty decent match, so let's go ahead and let's do that there. Um, let's see, is there anything that we can do at the moment? Oh, we do have in all honesty, in a crazy way, a faction right now would be pretty nice. I think I could get a little bit of prestige for that, so. Oh, my poor son, he got the witch's pox. That's not good. I spent 75. What the heck? Why? Oh, did my son die or something? No? Okay, well. Okay, we did get a holding, which is nice. So let's see. We'll do that here in just a second. What did we end up getting though? Is the question. We'll give this guy over here, Skyhammer. Let's do that. And we'll keep him like in this little corner right here taking care of things. So that's nice. If any of these people over here that actually have like the feudal holdings die, we'll keep theirs. But as far as these little tribal holdings over there, we'll give those out. Pretty sure I've mentioned that quite a few times, just because it's kind of important for us to get rid of those so we can keep money and stuff like that. And because I don't really want to drop 500 gold to change them to um change them to a feudal holding, a castle or whatever. So we'll do that. That's fine. Let's see. Then we have one of these right here. That's actually really good. The 150 is actually nice because it cuts back a little bit the deficit that we have. We can station one of these, which is nice. So we'll go ahead and put it here because that's the only thing that gives it a bonus. And we are going to check out this faction. This faction close. It's still 6 months away, so we will. I guess we can do this right here. I don't think that's going to help us any, but whatever. It's the only thing about like once you get that far down that tree, like none of the other ones until like the second to last one really even help you anymore. So you kind of run into an issue with that, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about it. We'll do that. We'll increase the quality, pay the ransom. Sure, we'll take gold. I love gold. Let's see if there's anything that we can do here. Convert faiths. Let's go ahead and convert that one. Manage domains fine. This one should be getting close. You have 46 days until that one is done, which is awesome. And then we'll convert another one. We'll go ahead and do this one here. 8 years is a long time. Is there? You shall have it in death. Sweet, awesome. Is there one that's better than this? No, we don't have anybody better at stewardship than that, which that sucks. I was hoping that maybe I had something a little bit better than a 13 there, because 8 years is quite a long time. So let's go ahead and let's call our allies to war here. This is actually a pretty good time to do this. And we'll just call them all because I don't really care. I mean, we might as well while we're here. We're going to put our troops right here, and we're going to wait till some of these guys start mobilizing over this way. Well, because I want to try to save as much gold as possible. Like, just every last little bit of gold that I can keep from this is the best case scenario. So we're going to wait till they get a little bit closer to us. You know, press Linda Lakeview. Okay, don't really care too much about that. Well, is Eastern Skyrim in a war right now? They are in a war right now, and they're attacking the Rift, which is interesting. Wouldn't have expected that, but hey. Whatever, it's not like that big a deal. That doesn't really do anything. Let's see. What if I kept this? What would this actually do for me? Prestige good, Court of Vassal. We might actually just repair this. Repair cost is 625, which sucks. Ugh. Nibble will do that. Okay, let's enforce this. Didn't really help with my prestige any. I was hoping, I guess I just was thinking that it maybe because it's a war it would help us, but no, it didn't. That kind of sucks. I was hoping that that would really do something, but hey, at least we get 75 gold from the ransoming off of that guy. I guess the question is, do I want to use the gold? Do I want to use the gold for for that mammoth tusk? I guess not really. Nah, we'll just do that. I'm not too worried about it. Do we have two pets now? Is that what that means? Like we have a pet dog? No, okay. I thought I had two pets or something. But whatever, it's not that big a deal. It did say I could find a holy order, which would be really cool. We're gonna do the Lordship of Chilforo, and yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna create the holy order there, the Nordic Pantheon Holy Order founded, which is just pretty good because now if we go over here to mercenaries, the holy orders, these guys can be used for no cost to help with quite a few things. Not at war with someone of hostile um, faith. So if we ever go against somebody who's hostile like this, I think it costs no gold, right? So let's go ahead and let's do that. I think this is actually like one of those cases where that actually works because these guys are probably not for a Melikath uprising, so it is for a different religion that I think we do find hostile. So there you go. Yeah, and see they actually do enact. So pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie, that's actually nice. We'll do that, and that actually helps quite a bit. Okay, so and we also didn't go into the negatives, but for like just the briefest of seconds. So that's honestly pretty good too. So yeah, that's a pretty decent sized thing to get done. Get that holy order out the way early, and so we can just start like abusing that a little bit. Now they're probably going to want a little bit more stuff over time, but that's fine. They can do whatever they have to do. Let's see. I actually want to kind of see Chilfuru. Yeah, there's that. Construct new building. We can also construct buildings, I think, too. Like that might actually help them. I'm not 100% sure about that, but oh no, you're not definitely not getting the city of Rutland. Where's this at, I guess? Let me see. Yeah, there we go. The Holy Order expands. Okay, so they want the city of Whiterun, which I'm not getting rid of the city of Whiterun just because like if you go to trade, it'll be no dollar fine. Because yeah, we have Dragon's Reach, but I'm not getting rid of the city of Whiterun. Like I'm keeping that like with like a regular old person. I'm not going to give that one out to the Holy Order just yet. And it's kind of cool that they actually went ahead and expanded so quickly though. Like I wouldn't have expected that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start getting rid of some of these faiths over here, just so they can all be ours. Alright, so who's our heir again? This guy here? Oh yeah, this one's actually got pretty decent stats, so ooh, I do want to invite him to court. That's nice. Courtier, fine. And I do want to educate this kid. At least pick the person to do it. Here, let's see. So, nah, I think we're still the best here, so that's fine. And now with that, I gotta wait till they're at least 4 before I can start like doing anything as far as like trying to influence their stats or anything. So we'll worry about that here in a moment. But really cool, we're actually almost to our positive prestige again, and once we do that, then we can actually start, going back toward people. Because Eastern Skyrim is they've kind of blown up just a tad. Like they've started going south a little bit, and that's gonna kind of make things a little bit more difficult if we can't go to that direction. That means everything we do has to either go south or this way because we also can't go to the north either. So we're gonna have to start doing some things here shortly. We're gonna have to start expanding a little bit, and we're probably gonna have to stop depending on allies for wars. I think that's probably something that I should have done earlier. Probably in the last couple episodes, I probably should have found a way to go to war with people without having to use them. But uh, just, I mean, I think it's just fine the way it is. Okay, and 150. Just the way we're doing things right now. Okay. I do want to hold court real quick because I think 60 is enough to go to war with the person I want to go war with here in just a second. And that's beautiful. Yep, that's fine. No, we're not doing that, and we're fine with this. Okay, fine, beautiful. Okay, so now that leaves Falkreath. I think Falkreath is who I want to go to war with next. The expel monsters is for 100, so we will just actually wait for the 100 to come up. And once we do that, I'm not really all that worried about it anymore. I think that we'll be just fine. We'll transfer this person here to make them happy. I'm not too worried about that. And we just have to get to 100. Oh wow, and these people blew up here, so this is going to be very interesting to deal with these guys. They are a hostile faith, so at least we have the Holy Order. That kind of helps out a little bit. I'm kind of happy that we did that before one of these other ones did, because that would have made things so much more difficult. Who are they attacking? They are attacking. Mm, let's see. Oh, just East March. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so now that we have this, we're going to go ahead and go against these people right here. Like, I mean, this is not going to cost us much anything, so we're just going to do this fairly quickly. I think they said our Holy Order was hired, so there is that. I don't know if we get money for that, do we? No, it does not look like it. Fine, we'll add that to our collection. Beautiful. Only problem with this is that sieging these places are going to be a little difficult. As you can tell, we just don't have, yeah, we just don't have anything that can bust through their walls that fast. So 4 months, so that's not bad. I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm kind of sorry that this is a little bit quieter of an episode. There's really just not as much going on just because of the prestige issue, which we will fix going forward. Especially once this character does finally pass away and we have to go into our next couple characters, it'll be a little bit easier as well, I think. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and hand this off to. Do we have a son that's not doing anything? We'll hand him this one right here, and I wonder if does he still get anything? No, he doesn't. Okay. I really wish there was a like disinherit thing, which I know sounds terrible, but I really don't want her getting all this stuff. I need 300 prestige. This sounds terrible, but I really just don't can't afford her to get all that stuff. So that is kind of the issue here. But we'll worry about that here as time goes on. I don't. I, I actually want to kind of keep these because these two don't really do anything for prestige. I need prestige and renown more than anything. So as far as like what they can give me, so. Oh, sweet, 350, and we got Hunter too. That's actually so good. Hold up, that's actually awesome. So we'll just keep doing our thing here then. Okay, let's see what we have here. We got a whole bunch of stuff. Negotiate alliance with your son. Absolutely. We'll go ahead and release this person for some money. Beautiful. I do want to check this out again. So since I can do this, I don't think it's going to change. Okay, so yeah, still can't like change their like troops or money that they can give me. So that's fine. Still the same old thing that's been. I'm gonna clear this out a little bit because I'm tired of seeing the big 13 up here. All right, so let's see. So for right now, we still have these few little provinces right here that we can give away at some point. I want to actually let's see. So if can I grant her a title? I mean, it's matrilineal. I mean, what about this one? Is this one the same thing? Yeah, you're gonna convert back for sure. All right, now I want to see something. Like, what is her like? She still gets all that. I do want to disinherit her. I'm just gonna do that. I know that sounds terrible, but I can't really afford her to get those big giant things. Now I have to do this one as well, which kind of sucks as well. Where's the disinherit thing? I guess 900. Oh gosh, that's terrible. Okay, well, so what? We'll worry about that here shortly. We're actually gonna go on a hunt though. I do kind of want to do that. Let's point you and hire guards. Yeah, we'll do that. It's actually pretty close to where we are, so that's not bad either. I want to go to slay the beast, so we're going to try to get a little bit more prestige out of this. Out of my last couple like runs, this might be like one of the first times that I actually have started doing some of these because like I think in my last run series, I did not go on like hunts and feast much at all. But yeah, I just kind of feel like it was a nice little change pace here. Just and then we can also get like a ton of prestige apparently, so that's awesome. Let's see. What is this? Tower's Boon? No, we're just gonna get our piety off of that. It's fine. I don't care about the 3 days. That doesn't matter to me. Okay, so let's see. This gives us a little bit of prestige per month, which is nice. And then let's also see something. I want to go to the court and see what they have as far as these are concerned. That doesn't matter. Apparently she got the horn, so I'm not too worried about that. Okay, fine, whatever. We'll negotiate an alliance. That's fine. And then who is attacking who? Um, okay, Broom is being attacked. Okay, I'm not too worried about them. I think they're gonna be fine. The clan set of Whiterun. I'm gonna grant him. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Okay, I see what's going on. That's fine. Not too worried about that. Is there anybody else that we can go to war with before we call this? Actually, to be safe, no. I'm gonna go ahead and call it here because this might actually take me a little while, and we're already at about 20 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and call the episode. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like in the section below. If you want to see more in the future, please subscribe to my channel. It helps out a lot. It means a great deal. And hopefully, next episode we'll get a little bit more done. But I'll see you all next time.